Havertz is trash, bro. Listen, our kids ended up turning Leeds over like yesterday, and the game wasn't great. Do you know what I mean? But our reserve team beat Leeds, innit? So when they're putting out, I'd say, which looks like about 80% first team against a team and not winning, yeah, it's not good. Do you know what I mean? It is only pre-season, I hear that, but we'll see, innit? There's a lot of pressure on Arteta this season. He has to do something now, bro. This is, I think, his fourth full season now at Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? It's his fifth season if you're counting the half season that he took over at, which he won a trophy that everyone's giving him credit for, even though he didn't play all the games. So I feel like we have to count that season as well. You know, like that. Like, we can't say, oh yeah, it's his fourth full season. Probably it's his fifth season at Arsenal, blood. Or you can take the FA Cup away, innit? Which one is it? So it's his fifth season at Arsenal. He's got to go and win this league now.
I need to actually ask you something there, because I don't understand the logic when someone says one team has to win the league, but then you won't predict them to win the league. And based on, if you did a combined 11 with City and Arsenal, you put more City players in the 11. If you wanted to include a manager, you put Pep over Mikel. But then in the next sentence, you'll say Arsenal categorically have to win the league, and anything less is not acceptable. That's not one that I can agree with, because I put City as the favourites, and therefore, if they're the favourites in my mind, then I'm not expecting Arteta to go and win the league.
No, I think that they have to. I think that they have to win it on trajectory if they want to be. If they want to be
more points.
Yeah, bro. You know what it is. Yeah, they have to. If they want to be the club that they say they are, even though I know they're not, then they have to win the league. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because what I know they are and what they believe they are is not the same thing. Like,
who's they?
Arsenal fans.
Okay.
In my opinion, yeah, Arsenal ain't that big of a club, innit? Like, it's big in name, but it's not big. It's not big in. It's not big in history. They've got no. They ain't got no Champions Leagues. Like, they're European trophies and that.
That's right.
They're inventing these things. This is nonsense. You know what I mean? They might go back to Cup Winners' Cups and all these. Bro, it's a shambles, bro. You know, like that. It's a shambles. Do you know what I mean? And even when you look at Prems and all these things, bro, it's been 20 years since they've won a Premier. They've got no European pedigree whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, like they're not a big club, bro. Really. They're only.
I tried to help you, Arsenal. I tried to help you.
Like, they're actually not, James. But bro, you know what it is, yeah? It's like, because they've gone out there, like, bro, they challenge City now. Do you know what I mean? Even though they finished like what, 5, 6, 7, 8 points behind them, whatever, lost to them 3 times in the same season. Challenging City, yeah, is finishing behind Man City by 1 point, like Liverpool did, or stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen my team, yeah, lose a Premier League on goal difference. That's how you challenge someone. Whatever, anyway. Do you know what I mean? So these guys are talking like they're a massive club. We got Declan Rice, 105 million. All right, cool. Go win the league then. Go win the league then. Do you see what I mean? Because like, bro,
I get what you're saying.
If you're so fucking massive, go win the league. Go win the league. Because Liverpool have done it, Man United have done it, Chelsea have done it, City been doing it. Go win the league, bruv. Go win the league. But you're not going
to the specific Arsenal fans who are like listening to this, who believe you're going to win the league, that is a fair message towards you. Like, you know what I mean? That's fair. That's fair. If you think you're going to win the league, then you've got to be able to withhold it, because they're a loud fan base, as every big one is, but they're especially loud. And it's one of those things where, like, they've had a right to be to a degree, but what they were big enough to be, they were comparing themselves to us, and I didn't like that.
Bro, like, the thing is, it's like, you can be loud, but I feel like they've had so many failures, yeah, that there needs to be some humility. There's no humility. Do you know what I mean? There's none. Like, these guys were turning up here to games with flares and that last season. Like, they were ultras and stuff like that. Like, this is a fan base here that have been one of the quietest, like, at games, yeah, for years, bruv. And then all of a sudden, yeah, last season, these men were going on like they were fucking Galatasaray, bruv, with all the fucking flares and all that, bruv. Drop me out. Do you know what I mean? And in the end, you ended up winning nothing, bro. These guys got knocked out of cup competitions and were saying, oh, yeah, like, bigger fish to fry. Bigger fish to fry. Oh, yeah, all our eggs are in the league basket. You know what I mean? January comes, they go and sign Jorginho. Drop me out, bro. They're not a serious team, bro. They're not serious. And then Declan Rice, 105 million, they're dragging their feet to get this over the line, talking about they're going to do this, that, and the other, gold stripes on the kit. All of this, for what? To win nothing. You're crazy.
Wait, who's more likely to win something next season, you or them?
Us. You know,
based on what premise?
Based on the fact that how many finals did we make this season?
But how does you last season get into finals translate to you getting to finals this season?
Because we'll be better this season than last season, and we
Will
showed.
you be better than Chelsea and Liverpool and all these teams who are also going to improve?
I believe so. You lot is a sticky one. It depends on how we finish. I think you lot are gonna finish in the top 4. I do, innit? Based on the fact that I rate your manager with the players that you're getting. I can't guarantee it, but I think your attack gets you there. Chelsea have very good players, but their attack, I'm still not sure about, innit? I would put money on Liverpool's attack to score goals. So I put Liverpool in the conversation. Arsenal won't perform this season as well as they did last season. It's impossible because last season they overperformed. And also, not only did they overperform, but you underperformed. We underperformed. Chelsea underperformed. Spurs underperformed. Is everyone going to underperform again? I don't think so. Like that. So it's one of them ones where when I look at them, yes, last season was their best chance to do something. They didn't do nothing. Like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if their performance next season is considerably worse than last season, because I think that everything went right for them last season and everything kind of went wrong for everyone else and they still couldn't do it. Like that. It's my manager's first season last season, 2 cup finals and top 4, top 3 and 2 cup finals, one trophy.
So the signings you've made, you're confident that you can keep going like this?
We've got Mount. Anana's imminent. Do you know what I mean? If we end up signing a striker in Hoyland and we sign Amrabat, another midfielder, with those 4 signings, I'm confident, bro, that we'll do what we did last season or better. I'm confident.
Is Amrabat better than Rice, do you think?
Yes. I've seen them play against each other, bro. And one was clearly better than the other. Do you know what I mean? So it's like literally one of those things. You guys watched the final with me. Amrabat's better than Declan Rice. So, and he's going to cost 25 million euros. So it's one of the things. If we get Amrabat, we got the better deal by far. By far. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where if I'm looking at Arsenal midfield of Rice, Havertz, and Odegaard, that does not scare me, bro. Havertz in midfield. No thanks.
Do you think he'll start?
Bro, I think he started today. I think he's starting in the 8. He's Xhaka's replacement, left footer for left footer. I think that's what they're doing there, bro. Him in that midfield, even that Liverpool midfield's munching that midfield, bro. If you end up getting Lavia, and you got Lavia, you've got Lavia, fucking Soboslai, and what do you call him?
McAllister.
You'll absolutely cook that midfield. You know what I mean? Like that Arsenal midfield is not good. It's not good. It's not good. Do you know what I mean? Because the thing is, because the thing is, you see with Odegaard, Odegaard's a good player, but it's one of them ones where defensively, he probably needs more security behind him, innit? Like Havertz is not security, bruv. He's not security. That guy doesn't.
Thomas Partey still play?
Yeah, bruv, for now. But bruv, he's even been linked with us. I think that he's leaving.
Oh, what?
Yeah, bro. Like he's even been linked with us. Do you know what I mean? So
that's weird.
It's one of them ones. It's weird. Like I think you don't spend 60 million on Kai Havertz to not play him. The guy's playing, bro. You know that. I don't believe you spend 60 million on Havertz, and 100 million on Rice if Partey's staying. That doesn't make no sense. I think that for whatever reason they're trying to sell Thomas Partey, bro. I don't believe that at the end of the window he's still an Arsenal player. And I tell you what, Kai Havertz, positionless player, bro. Positionless footballer, bro.
Oh, some big claims. Yeah, let's dissect that down a little bit. So first and foremost, I think Arsenal have got a better team than you. So I do think that's one thing that we can include into factor. And I think managers are similar.
I don't think so.
Both managers?
Oh, we've got the better manager. But also,
by far though, or is it close? Because I think it's more close than by far.
I don't think it's close at all. Like based on, think about it this way, Remember, James, you've seen my manager at my club, for one season. That's all you've seen for one season. He's won a trophy.
That's a seedy shout, but Arteta also won one, and he had one less transfer window. You know what I mean? In his first season,
Arteta came in his half in the season. Took over from who was a good manager, and won a trophy in his first season, and then proceeded to finish 8th 2 years in a row after that. Is everyone going to forget that? Like we can't forget, James. We can't look at Arteta now, in year 5, or season 5. And you're trying to compare him to what my manager's done in season 1.
No, but he won the FA Cup. You won the League Cup against Newcastle, and your
Yes,
run
but
was
he
quite
came in.
cheesy.
He came in halfway through, yeah,
I hear
and
you.
won the FA Cup with someone else's team. It's not the same.
But he did the whole competition with another man's team. We then saw how bad that team was in hindsight because, bro, as much as I can attribute 8th place to Arteta, fair dues.
That team wasn't, bruv. Where did that team finish the season before Arteta came in?
Couldn't tell you. But I
I
know the
believe they
season that he
finished
came.
fourth or fifth or something like that.
I do also know when Emery got sacked, he was doing really, really bad with that team, and David Luiz was crap, and Aubameyang was crap, and there was no hope. Also, we got battered in the final 4-0 in the Europa League final. So that team was already on its last legs, G. And when you had
Arsenal finished fifth the season before.
Okay, 5th. Okay, so 5th weren't even that good, and then they dropped to 8th, and half of that was already done by Unai Emery.
Good for Arsenal.
What?
5th's good for Arsenal.
No, not necessarily at that time because they were more used to being a Champions League club, so that was more like attributed. Now we're starting to drop off. Of course, they was under Arsene Wenger. Don't even bullshit me. Don't even bullshit me about giving me that face.
Champions League for ages though. Like you're forgetting, bro.
That was 2018, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was like around the time that Arsene Wenger got sacked. Don't give me that bullshit face. I don't know why you give me a bullshit face.
Get sacked? I don't know when he got sacked, bro. I don't support.
When 2016.
Wasn't Emery there for like 2 years?
When in 2016, chat.
Brother, I don't know.
I'm just Rants. All's the point I'm leading to. You're fully 100% attributing the downfall of Arsenal in the short term of when Arteta came in, when they were already on the way down. And then you mentioned the back-to-back finishes where they were stuck with players like Aubameyang and Lacazette, bro. Like they didn't really have space to rebuild. But bro, now the evidence. Wait, there. The evidence that I have
missed out on Champions League for 3 seasons, so they weren't used to playing Champions League football
before Arsene Wenger.
Bro, Arsene Wenger was a long time ago, James.
Was that 2015? I'm trying to establish the year. Try and help me out at least.
James, Arsene Wenger was nearly 10 years ago at this point, bro. Like, we need to not talk about Wenger no more.